Today in this video, we're going to be talking about these certain few things that I've learned over all of my years of experience that will help you target a bad product when you're searching for one. And trust me, you're going to want to stay till the end of the video because if you miss any one of these tiny details, it can really prevent you from picking a bad product to start with. So now let's get right into the video. So the first thing I need you guys to do is I need you to go on the Amazon website and we are going to type in the broadest keyword phrase for the product that we are looking into further. So I'm going to use the example of iPhone X case because that's what I always use. If you guys watch the channel, you probably know that. So we're going to go ahead and type in iPhone X case and then search. Okay, so here we have all the different iPhone X cases sold on Amazon right now. These are all the top sellers. What we want to do is we want to run the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, and I'm going to start to show you a few of the key pointers or key things you need to look out for that might show you if it is a bad product to start or not. So if you guys don't already have the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, I have the link down below in the description. It's going to be under the spot that says tools I use, and then it will say Jungle Scout. So go ahead and click that link. Once you download the Chrome extension, it's going to pop up right here at the top right of your browser. It's going to say JS, and then you're going to go ahead and click it when you're on the search page right here. Okay, so now that we have the Chrome extension ran and it's showing us all the numbers for all these different iPhone cases, we want to start looking at a few key points and a few key things. Now the first one that is a dead giveaway that I would stay away from this product is going to be something to do with the reviews. So if you guys know how I teach and what I like, you guys probably know I like a lot of the top sellers reviews to be under 70. The lower the better, because that's going to make sure the competition is lower for you. The number one thing that can point you to it being a bad product is if any of the top sellers on the first or second page have over 1,000 reviews. So this guy has 7,400 reviews. This one has 1,000. This one has 2,800. That means that whoever has over 1,000 reviews, they are dominating that market. They are dominating that product. And I highly recommend that you stay far away from products like that. Even if everyone else has below 10 reviews and then one of the top sellers has over 1,000, it's still a bad sign and I would stay away because it usually means something is weird about it or that seller is dominating the whole product market. So that is going to be the first thing that you need to look out for is any sellers on the first or second page with over 1,000 reviews. And to be honest, I really don't even like people over 500 reviews on the first or second page, but 1,000 is definitely the dead giveaway. Now, one more thing before we continue with the video, if you guys are interested in having me personally teach you and getting into my private course, then I will have the link down below. It's going to be the first link in the description. And if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a private course taught by myself, takes you through the whole selling process from start to finish. And you also get access to my one-on-one mentorship, so you get to work with me directly every day as much as you want. And you can do things like having me look over your product ideas so we can find you a good first product or anything like that, whatever you guys want, I'm there to help you. And of course, it comes with a lot of other things like my private Facebook group and a lot of resources and discounts and my personal business connections. Now, if you guys have any questions about the course or mentorship, then my email is going to be right here. It's askrileyturner@gmail.com. So email me there if you have any questions, and then I will go ahead and answer whatever questions you guys have. Okay, so I don't want to waste your time any longer, so let's get back into the video. Now, the second thing that you guys need to look out for really depends what your budget is. So if you have a budget of $1 million, then this is not a problem for you. But if you have a budget of $1,000, then this can really affect you. So that is going to be how high the demand is. And a lot of people on YouTube are going to tell you that the higher the demand, the better for you. And that's not always the case, especially if you have a small budget. So let's say we are looking at the monthly sales, and we can see that the monthly sales for these iPhone cases are insane. They are very good. So most people would tell you, oh, if the average sales right here being 2,750, if it is that high, that is a great sign. But I completely disagree with that, especially because most of you guys have a budget, and a lot of the students I teach are on a budget as well, and I work with their budget, specifically trying to find a product that will fit for their budget. So if you try to start a product like this, even if the reviews are really low and the sales are really high, it is not going to work for you if your budget is small. And the reason for that is sales rank. So we need to rank our product somewhere on the first or second page to start getting organic sales. Now, if we need to compete with some of these people doing 8,000 iPhone cases a month in sales, that means we will have to do a giveaway and give away that many iPhone cases in a month to match their sales and get ranked up there on the first page next to this person. And that can go for any of the top sellers on the first or second page. It really depends where you want to be ranked. So if you're okay with being on the 10th page and making almost no sales, then you will end up having a bad product, obviously. And if you want to be on the first or second page, like you should want to, because that's going to make you successful, then you're going to have to give away somewhere in this range of products. So anywhere between 1,000 and 10,000 you're going to have to give away in a month. So my guess is almost none of you are going to be able to financially afford that. It is going to be very difficult. You need a lot of money to give away 1 to 10,000 iPhone cases in a month to match these top sellers in sales, and that way you can rank up there with them. So that is why having high demand isn't always a good thing, especially if you're on a low budget. If you are on a low budget, then what I recommend for you is you stick between the range of about 200 monthly sales and about 500 monthly sales. And you can go as high as 800, but I would not go any higher than 800 because then you're going to need a lot more money and give away a lot more product. So if you find a product somewhere in the 200 to 500 average monthly sales range, then you will only have to give away 100 or 200 in a month to compete with some of those sellers on the first or second page. And then your listing will be able to show up on the first or second page and you can get all those organic sales, and then your product will start taking off and being successful. Another thing we need to look out for is going to be right here under the brand. So we can see all the different company names right here that are selling these iPhone cases. And something to look out for is if you see a lot of the same brand on the first or second page. So for example, let's go ahead and see, I see this one, GiveWin, and then it's again here, GiveWin. Let's see if it is anywhere else. No, we have OtterBox twice. So it looks like we don't have a whole lot of duplicates, but if we did, which it happens quite often, if you see, let's say GiveWin here, 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 and here, then that's probably going to be a sign that you should stay away from that product because it looks like that company, that brand is really dominating that product or market. Something else that is going to be a dead giveaway is going to be the ratings. So we're going to go ahead and look through some of the ratings on the first or second page, but we are not going to look at the sponsored listing. As you can see, the SP right here is going to be a sponsored product, so we are not going to include these. We're going to look at everything after that. So if we are looking on the first or second or even third page and there are no sellers with under 4 stars, then that is a bad sign for us. So let's go through the first or second page and see if there are any sellers with under 4 stars that are not sponsored. So it looks like we have one right here, another one right here. So we have 2 here, and it looks like these might be on the second page or even maybe third page. And the reason this is a good thing for us is because it shows us that there is still potential for us to jump into this product. Now, if everyone has over 4 stars, 4 or 5 stars, that means that most of these sellers are doing a very good job and they are selling high quality products, and that's why they are on the first or second page. If we find anyone with below 4 stars, 3.5, 3, 2, 1, the lower the better, that means that we still have a chance to jump into this product and take over that person's listing. Because if a product is totally saturated, it's always going to have perfect reviews throughout the first, second, and third page because there are so many people competing. Then of course there are going to be only perfect products on the first few pages because that is what competition does. So if there are any below 4 stars, that shows us that there is still an opportunity to jump in the product. Right here, these being on almost number 29 and number 33, as you can see right here on the numbers over here. So that's listing number 33. That's a little bit further along than I like. I usually like it within the first 24. And if you find a few bad reviews on the first 24 listings, that is a good sign for you. And that means that it could have potential for you to jump in that market or that product. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is going to be a few different things kind of combined. And that is going to be if you see a lot of the same product over and over and over, that means that it might be a little saturated. So I don't think this iPhone case is going to have that issue, maybe just a little bit. And the reason for this is a lot of FBA sellers like myself or you are going to go on Alibaba and source products for this iPhone case. And a lot of people will end up sourcing the same products because there are so many people trying to do this product. And that could be a sign of oversaturation. So if you start to see, it looks like repeats of the same product over and over, then that is a sign that it's probably a little bit oversaturated and you should stay away from it. Now, the second part of this that I was going to talk about is if you go through any of these listings and you see products bundled with everything. So every single product has something bundled with it, or there's some sort of bundle with this and that and this, that means that it might be a little oversaturated as well. And the competition is getting a little crazy and out of hand. So as we can see here, these iPhone cases really don't have that issue. The only thing I can think of bundling with an iPhone case is probably a screen protector like we see here. So let's say we are looking through these iPhone cases and everyone's including a screen protector or maybe a cleaning cloth or anything like that. That's probably a bad sign that it is oversaturated like crazy. But as you can see here, it looks like only this seller on the top page has a screen protector included, which is a good sign. So these are all things that you want to look out for. You want to make sure that you're looking for all these different things I just talked about. So just remember that they are still doable. Let's say one of these things is true about the product you're looking for, then it is still doable. Don't think that you cannot do it at all, but just really be careful about it. And if you are looking for a product and it met all the different things I talked about right now, then I would definitely stay away from it, because that is going to be a bad product to sell, trust me. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys go down below, click on the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. And last but not least, go down below, leave me a comment, let me know if you subscribed, and let me know if you have any questions, and I respond to every single comment. So that is going to be it, guys. I will see you guys in the next video, or I will see you guys if you email me to get into my private course and mentorship, or I will see you if you join my course and mentorship down below. First link in the description, and then we will get started. So that's it. See you guys later.